guys. Well, me and Mike, a fellow fishing guide, are going out to one of my secret honey holes. It's what is it, February 5th, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
We're coming off a good finish yesterday in a local tournament. Got 3rd place, and today we're going to get out there again, see if we can't catch a bunch more fish. Show you guys how good this wintertime fishing can be. And we've had such great weather lately. We've been on a you know, just a great warming trend, and the next few days we're gonna be back in the low 30s. Just gonna be pretty chilly. So today's gonna be 51 degrees as a high. The wind's gonna be pretty gusty, saying 20 miles per hour, and I'm sure that'll affect how we catch them and where we catch them. But the river fishing has just been awesome this winter. I've been whacking on them since Christmas time, before Christmas. And once that water temperature gets cold, a lot of those smallmouth, they move down into the lower sections of the rivers where the rivers meet the lakes. And that's where you can do some damage. So we're gonna be throwing a variety of baits, jerk baits, Alabama rigs, I'm sure some jigs here and there, maybe a crankbait. You know, you gotta be prepared for a little bit of everything, because these bass can be so fickle and, you know, wanting this or that. I'm gonna have Mike here on the camera, and my other buddy, he's the Gasconade River Guide. His name is Tommy Bench. I'm primarily gonna be running the camera, so these guys are gonna be the stars of the show.
Right.
Yeah. And hopefully we're able to bring you some nice fish catches, and we'll talk to you a little bit out there.
That's what I had. So I put 2 gold ones on and 2 silver ones on, but I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, but I like gold. That right there, that color right there. I don't know. You thought it was red? Well, there's a bite. Jig fish.
Nice.
A largemouth. Turning into be a jig day now. Getting into some more largemouth. Nice healthy largemouth. Not a keeper, but he's close. He thumped it. Money. Money.
Dang, we both got them.
Yep. Awesome. There we go.
Dang.
Molly.
I told you, out in the middle of nowhere. Good job, bud.
Awesome.
Here we go. Tommy's got another one. No, that's another good keeper. Little schooling rig. Nice keeper. Nice largemouth. That's pretty evident by the bait casting reel you got down here by my feet.
Yeah, I know.
That's in an absolute bird's
I'm
nest.
telling you, it's like everything just went wrong today.
That's right. They make more fishing line, and they make scissors. Son of a gun, you can't catch a fish. All right.
Blind dog, dog, motor.
Oh, you got off.
Yeah, that was like a 4-pounder.
Oh, man.
Shouldn't have swung him.
There's one. That's a good one too, guys.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Launch.
Wow, nice.
Boys. One of our first fish on the jig today.
First smallmouth.
How about that?
Dandy.
That's a good smallmouth right there. That's our best fish so far today. Tommy lost one about a little bit bigger than this earlier.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
That's what they look like, guys. Now that's a dandy smallmouth right there.
Take my picture with this dude.
I will. Now, Mike, is that your biggest smallmouth ever?
Hell yeah, it is. Nice one.
That's a nice one.
Pounder. Maybe.
At least. That's over 3. Look how fat he is.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one. Yeah.
You keep, I'm just gonna video here for a little bit. Is that where it came from?
Yeah, but he hit it right here at the boat.
There's some quality ones right here, huh?
Yeah.
We've caught a lot of fish today, but our best quality have come from down here. Most consistent quality.
This one feels really good, dude. Wow. This is a good one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's just as big as the other one.
I think he's a little smaller.
I don't know, man.
Close.
Maybe not. Oh man, I think he is
Wow.
bigger.
Oh my god. Look at the tail on that thing.
How much fun is that?
Awesome.
Look at the colors on them.
Super Bowl Sunday, guys.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Look at that weird color. Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Good one, man.
Yeah, good kid it is. That's awesome. Got it.
3-pounder.
Oh, that's over 3.
What do you think, Mike?
Awesome. One of the best fishing trips I've been on.
Biggest smallmouth ever?
Never went smallmouth fishing. Biggest smallmouth, most smallmouth.
Yeah.
Fun.
It was definitely a blast, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Couldn't ask for a better day, especially there's not a whole lot of people that can say they caught, smallmouth fishing, catching smallmouth that frequently. And that,
Yeah.
that
Caught a
caliber.
big spotted bass too.
Yeah, that big spot. That's probably my biggest spot ever. So
That was a dandy.
yeah, that was a dandy for sure. So
Yeah,
pretty excited about that too.
yeah. And at times we get on a little run of largemouth.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they definitely had their spots, where it seemed like the largemouth were more dominant in that area. It seems like this time of year, I guess. And then smallmouth had their areas, and the largemouth had theirs. Seemed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, that's one of the special things. This time of year, these smallmouth, they migrate down out of the rivers. And they
Right.
look for these areas that they've got a little bit
Yeah, and
slower water. And that's
Exactly.
when you can have these magical days in February.
just like you were saying, a lot of people don't understand what they do. They if you can figure them out, it's going to be magical for you. This time of year, you can find out where they're going, and they're going to be stacked there. That goes anywhere.
Yeah, I
anywhere
mean,
in the wintertime.
How many times today did we get onto a run where we go boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
it's like you
boom,
activated that
boom?
school. Yep.
Yep.
You just got 'em
They were
going.
they were in little packs all day today.
Yep.
Rare when we caught just one fish and then didn't catch another one.
Yeah. I don't think that happened at all today.
No, I don't.
Did we
I
just
don't.
catch
I don't
one fish and
know.
Nothing for half hour, so it didn't happen. It was always at least a few in a row, and then they'd go on spurts.
Yep. So what you guys catch your fish on?
Well, the Alabama rig was what seemed to be the key today, and one particular color and brand seemed to be the key factor too on how they were biting.
Yeah.
For sure. You know, we tried 5 or 6 different colors and brands, and that one color, that one brand, that was a ticket. You just got to figure out a pattern.
Grub caught a couple fish. A jerkbait caught a handful of fish. Jig caught a few fish, and our biggest fish of the day came on a jig.
Matter of fact, it was, yeah.
But the Alabama rig caught the most.
Definitely. And the Alabama rig was catching the quality too. It wasn't like we were just catching 12 to 15 inch fish. We were catching 15 plus almost every fish.
Keepers.
Keeper size almost every fish.
Yeah. And, you know, one nice thing about the wintertime is a lot of these fish, they seem to fatten up in the wintertime. You know, we caught a lot of well-fed, healthy-looking fish.
Exactly.
Actually, we caught a couple fish that had gouges in them, but for the most part, well-fed, fat, happy fish.
Exactly. Like they were feeding heavily. They were staying fat. They wasn't lean by any means. They was definitely on the fat side. Definitely good quality fish, not just in length, but in size, weight, girth.
Yeah. They're going through the winter just fine. You know, this winter we've been so fortunate to where we've had a lot of nice days. And you know,
it's been mild. So and I think that's another key factor too. I mean, you know as well as I do. You know, when the weather changes, they change too. It's something I look forward to every single year. We could have come out here and not done well, but I know better. I know we're gonna catch them. We always have. And it's just what a great day.
Yeah. Normally we don't have this kind of weather.
Normally it's not near this pleasant. It's usually cold and frigid, and your eyes are freezing up on your rod. Yeah.
Well, that can happen, but you know.
Yeah.
You know, this weather, it changes all the time in Missouri, and just because it's cold one week doesn't mean it's going to be something the next week. And you know, cold weather doesn't really affect these fish as bad as people think. It can, but it affects us a lot more.
Right.
You know, I mean, those fish are still going to feed. You know, the biggest factor, you got to be able to find that clear water, and this year, all I've been doing is hammering as much clear water as I can because so much of the main lake is so dirty. The clear water spots are loaded up. There's not a lot of those spots, but if you can find them, they're stacked.